Alright, so what's up guys? Giving you guys the Q&A that I said I was gonna bring. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check the YouTube comments from my phone and answer a few of you guys' questions. Alright, let's get this started. So we have a question from a subscriber named PepsiCod4. This guy's been on my channel for a while. See him all the time. Which part of your body do you feel develops the easiest for you genetically? I would have to say probably my arms. Not sure if it's the bicep or the tricep, but I don't really train arms as much, but they just tend to grow. I think because when I first began, I used to do a lot of triceps and biceps. So yeah, pretty much think it's my arms, y'all. Because I don't really pay it too much attention. I just hit them every here and there. Alright, next question. So the next question is, how much you gained during your bulk? So I've actually been doing weigh-ins and I've actually recorded them, but I haven't shared it with you guys. But currently I'm sitting around 175 pounds. Sometimes I'll hit a high of 178 if it's if I got food in my stomach, you know, water, all kind of stuff. So 178 is my highest weight. I began this bulk probably around 152. From 150 to 153, one of those. So I'm pretty much like a little bit over 20 pounds up. But I will say that I lost some size during my last cut because of an inconvenience. My cut went wrong for a few reasons, and I got skinnier than I intended. So I probably put some of the size that I already had back on, and now I'm, you know, in the 170 range. This is the heaviest I've ever been in my life. Next question. Alright, let me stop. Dang. Looking good, man. Looking real good. Alright, here we go. We got another question, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna be really vague on this one. So we got it from Mr. Terrell Benoit. What do you typically eat and how many times do you eat? Do you do the bulk and cut? Also, how many days a week do you work out? Yes, I do the bulk and cut. Just talked about that. I'm a big believer in bulking and cutting. I don't like maintaining and trying to gain size. I feel like it's much slower, especially for a guy that struggles to gain weight like myself. What do you typically eat and how many times a day do you eat? Alright, so honestly, I don't have no set eating regimen. I don't have any food schedule or anything. I just eat whenever I feel like eating, however I feel like eating. So since I'm on a bulk right now, I am not conscious of anything I'm eating. I'll eat whatever I could eat. So in order to gain weight, that's what I kind of have to do. I kind of have to eat whatever I get my hands on, you know what I mean? So to answer that question is, I'm sorry, it's really vague, but that's just how I do things. I'm not counting calories right now. I just eating whatever I want to eat. Also, how many days do I work out? 3 and a maximum 4 days a week. So yeah, I've got all the gains that I've gotten right now with being a really lazy lifter. 3 days a week is my average. Alright, so I have another question from YoSHD. When did you start YouTube and what advice would you give for starting off a channel and being successful? Thanks from the UK, London. Shout out to the UK. So for starting off a channel, oh man, if you go back to my old videos, they are horrible, guys. They are really bad. I don't even want to talk about them. But what I can say is, just start the channel. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there and promote yourself. So my best advice to you is to make friends in the community. You have to become friends with other YouTubers, and then you guys could collaborate, meet up, do workouts together, shout each other out, and etc. So you have to have content that people like, of course. And you have to, if it's a fitness journey like mine, yeah, you have to produce results to keep your subscribers motivated. You know, if I didn't get any gains since I began my channel, how can I motivate people if I can't if I'm not doing anything. You feel what I'm saying? So continue to make progress. If you're already on a high level, give information, tell people how you did it. Find something that you specialize in and find your way of doing videos. Don't copy another channel. And yeah, make friends in the community and stay active. Comment on their videos, you know, talk to them, make friends. All right, we got another question from Tino. Do you find it okay for someone who is slim, weighing 120 pounds, to eat late at night more often just to bulk up quickly? And is it okay that you take or eat chocolate bars before your workout at the gym? To me, this doesn't even matter. I'm a heart gainer. I'll eat before I go to sleep all the time, you know. When I used to actually track calories before I go to bed, I would be behind calories, so I would stuff myself and go to sleep. And some people don't like eating before sleep because carbs and fats, when you spike your insulin, you could mess up your growth hormone production. What's really more important, in my opinion, for right now, or for a natural, is to just get your rest in. Make sure you get the calories that you need. So don't worry about your hormones and your growth hormone before you hit the bed or anything. Just eat, get your calories in, bro. And chocolate bars before the gym, why not? I mean, if that's what you really want to do, then hey, if you need to get calories in, bro, get them. Whatever, doesn't matter. It's really not that important, trust me. So we got another one from Nice, or Nesse, whatever. What's your favorite gym exercise? Come on, man, if you watch my channel, you all should know this. The bench press, man. I can't live without the bench press. Alright, we got a good one right here from Leon Flowers. I've been trying to get 315 for the longest and just can't seem to get it. Don't know what I'm doing wrong. What do you suggest I try? For anybody trying to train for strength, I suggest doing really heavy weight for low reps. And what I mean by low reps is I mean doing weight that you can't do freaking 10 times. You can't do 8 times. I'm talking about a weight that's pretty much 90%, 85% of your 1 rep max. But that's the type of stuff that gets you stronger when you're lifting close to your max and you're repping a lighter weight that you can actually handle for a few reps, and you do it. So say you max at 300, put 285 on the bar, try to get 3 reps. If you can't even do like 3 reps, lighten it just a little bit and do it like for 3 reps. Take a long ass break in between, because if you guys know me, if I don't take a long break in between strength training, my next set I will be zapped and I can't do the same weight for the same amount of times. So go ahead, take a breather. I don't care if it's 5 minutes. Sit there, let your body recover, get back under that weight, and do it again for 3 reps. Take another 5-minute break. Yeah, strength training, I mean, that's what worked for me, guys, is very low reps, long rest periods to keep your strength up so you don't get gassed out. And that's pretty much how I did it, and I think it works for everybody like that. That's why they call it strength training for a reason. You're not training to build muscle size. You gotta get your body used to handling that heavy ass weight. So go ahead and give that a try. Lift really heavy. Another one from Griffin Whitning. I've been doing powerlifting for a few years, but I want to transfer over to bodybuilding, and I was wondering what would be the best split for a beginner bodybuilder who is an experienced lifter. So the fact that you have experience, that's great, bro. And since you came from a powerlifting background, I encourage everybody looking for a split. I have this question from another subscriber named Terrical, and he got a Ninja Turtle picture as his display. This goes for you too. If you guys asking me for splits, I follow my own personalized split, but the idea of my split is very similar to Lane's Norton power hypertrophy training. It's called PHAT, P-H-A-T. Yeah, that's corny, huh? But that's the type of training I would suggest to anybody. I think that works. It's a mix of strength training with compound movements, and then doing accessory work such as hitting the triceps, hitting the biceps, hitting the shoulders, stuff like that for like 8 to 12 reps, and you're doing the strength training for like 4 to 6 reps with the compound movements. If I look at all the programs, and if you're trying to like build a body, that's one of the ones that make a lot of sense to me when I look at it. Just Google it or look up a video. Brandon Campbell has a video covering how this works. I encourage you guys to check it out. And alright, you guys, I scrolled through. I answered as many as I can without feeling this video is too long. So do me a favor, leave a comment asking a question so I can answer this, guys. So I can answer your questions next week in another Q&A video. I want to keep this ball rolling and have this as a series that I do on a weekly basis. So go ahead, comment with questions. Also go ahead to my Facebook fan page. The link is in the description. Like the Facebook fan page and follow me on Instagram. Alright, you guys, I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to leave your damn questions, and you can ask me anything, non-fitness or non-fitness related questions. Doesn't matter, bro. Bring it. Nah. Alright, you guys, I'll catch you guys soon. Thanks for watching. I'm out.